So if you've been consuming our products for, maybe this is your first time you've consumed it or purchased the product, or maybe you've been a long-time user with the product and this has occurred to you, we definitely see this question come in a lot, and we just want to make a video to really kind of resolve any issues or any concerns when it comes to this issue. So what I'm speaking of is, from time to time we can see some natural settling with the product. It's a natural product. Currently right now our sublingual formulas either have only 3 or 4 ingredients within them, and they're natural. They separate. So there's actually settling involved within the product. What that settling causes is it actually causes, if you can see this, causes the tip of the dropper to become clogged, which does not allow you to get any product out. So you essentially can punch and punch and punch and punch here, and you will not be able to get any product into this dropper. That does not mean that the dropper is broken. That does not mean that the product is broken. It does not mean that you need to send it back. There's a couple different ways that you can solve this issue, and I'm going to show them to you right now. One of which is you can actually tighten the cap, and you can hold it firmly in your hand, because this is glass. You don't want to knock it out of your hand. And what you want to do is take the palm of your hand, not too hard, and pulse it about 10 times or so on the top of the dropper. What that'll do is it'll cause a release within the product. It'll cause it to the actual sediment to release. Now, from time to time, that does not work. Sometimes the settling has been there for an extended period of time. Depending on the concentration level of the product, there can be even more settling within there. So a very easy solution to that is to actually take the dropper, as seen here, that's actually functioning properly now, and you can remove it as so from the rubber stopper. Just basically rinse it with warm water, run it under warm water for about 15 to 30 seconds or so, and that'll actually cause the sediment to release from the dropper. And all you need to do is simply bind it back on, and you will be completely good to go. And all you need to do is to administer the product. Make sure your mouth is rinsed out nice and clean. Also, make sure that you haven't consumed any foods prior to taking this. Just allows more of the receptors to be available, so you're able to absorb and utilize the product much more efficiently. And then simply pulse up to what's going to be 2/3 of a dropper. How we know it's 2/3 of a dropper is simply tighten the cap, pulse, release, and every time it'll give you 2/3 of a dropper. Administer sublingually. Hold it under your tongue for about 90 seconds. Swish around your mouth, because you have linings, mucal linings along your cheeks and under your tongue. So swishing around your mouth for the additional 15 seconds after you've held it under your tongue for 90 seconds enhances the absorption rate with the product. And then simply swallow the remnants afterwards. So very simple procedure. And again, if you run into this issue with settling at the dropper tip, which doesn't allow you to get your dose out of the velvet antler extract, to simply follow that procedure as I said, and it should solve the issue that you're having.